I'm going to be sharing some tips and tricks, some hacks, whatever you want to call it, about putting vinyl on straight on a decal or on a tumbler. And there is my tumbler that I have been working on. So I'd love to be able to do, get my computer out of there, my scissors. All right, so here's this tumbler that I got at the craft store, and it was all stainless steel. And I'd love to be able to do a live on how to like glitter and epoxy a tumbler, but literally this takes like days to do. So we're just doing the vinyl today. But anyway, if you, you know, when you're ready to put your vinyl on your, either your mug or your tumbler, this has already been glittered and epoxy, 2 coats of epoxy, and it's completely cured. So it's completely dry, it's not tacky anymore. And this is one of my first attempts. So, you know, just ignore some of the bumps and dimples. I'm still, you know, learning how to do this. But I wanted to share just some like tricks on how to get the vinyl on straight. So what I was having problems with was getting the cup to stop rolling around while I was putting the vinyl on. So here is a really, you know, fast, cheap, and easy trick to do that. And you may already have all the stuff here or stuff at home. What you need is like a pool noodle. So this I just got at the dollar store. So it's just a regular old, you know, pool noodle. Hide this from the kids. This is for crafting, not for swimming. And what you want to do is cut 2 pieces about the same length. And I just used a craft knife to do that. So, you know, it's really easy just to cut it. But anyway, this one, I cut the pieces just slightly bigger than the tumbler that I'm working with. Oops, that's not off camera. So I actually have a tumbler that is taller than this. So I think I'm gonna actually make another one that is taller to accommodate that taller tumbler. But anyway, yeah, so you cut 2 pieces the same size and you put them together, and then you take 2 rubber bands and then you just rubber band them together like this at the top. And I'm gonna check comments. Oops, no, I don't want to write a comment. Top and at the bottom. So just like that. And then there you go. Then what you can do is you've created like a little cradle, little nest, where your tumbler can just, you know, live while you put on the vinyl. So this has been really helpful to me, and I did not come up with this idea. So I have seen other crafters use this, but it's really, really handy. So I hope that'll help you. It's just a pool noodle from the dollar store. And oh, hi Donna. Thanks for joining us. Does anybody else do mugs and tumblers? Okay, so the next up, what I want to share is how to put your vinyl decal on straight so it's not crooked or anything. I have already sized the decal that I want to use. So this one, all you gotta do is put a drink in my hand, and that needs to be a venti iced coffee with 3 pumps of sweetener and half and half, just in case you were wondering. Actually, no, that's okay. I already have one. Okay, all joking aside, I have already, this is one of the designs from our mug and tumbler bundle, and it's got a bunch of different designs that are perfect for, like, you know, coffee mugs or like these, you know, stainless steel tumblers. But then there's also these really cool like animal prints too, which if you have a sublimation printer and you could sublimate like an animal print, that would be so cool. So I'm actually going to try and cut that out of vinyl too. So we will see how that goes. But anyway, I like to print out my design and then just get a good idea about, you know, how big it is. And it's about 3 by 3, and I like that. So I've already cut and weeded my vinyl, and I did a little bit of layering here. The white glitter, it's kind of very subtle glitter over the black. And next up, what I want to do is actually I want to cut this straight. So I'm going to use my paper trimmer to do that. This is a paper trimmer from the craft store. And if you have transfer tape that has grid lines on it, that actually might be really, really helpful to use. I do not. So I am just going to line this up so that it is straight. Oops. Move it out just a little bit and cut it there. All right, so it's straight across the top, and that's all I really need to worry about. And then the second thing that I've done is I've taken a piece of elastic, and I know elastic is kind of hard to come by at the craft store or the fabric store. This is actually like a piece of a headband that had like a decorative jewel piece on it, and I took that decorative jewel piece off to use, I hot glued it on something else, and so I saved the elastic from that because I knew that, you know, we all save the little bits and pieces and we'll eventually find a use for them. We're crafty, we're creative, so we do stuff like that. So anyway, I just hot glued it, or no, I used Fabri-Tac to glue it together. And so now I'm going to bring back in my little cradle, and let's see. Oh, hi Monica, thanks for joining us. And then I'm going to just put the elastic around the tumbler. And then so this is going to be my guide to make sure that the when I put the decal on, that it's going to be straight. And so what I actually want to do is take just a ruler and make sure that it is actually straight. I had, if you have one of those sewing gauges, which I was using earlier, and of course I can't find it now, but those work really well. Oh, here it is. The sewing gauge, because then you can set the you know, set the height, and you can measure to see that it is the same distance all the way around. Alrighty, and then so now that this actually is a little low, I want to bring this up just a little bit. Get that straight. I'm working on a gridded mat too, which helps as well. And then let's just make sure this is all lined up. It's about, oops, the same height. Okay, so then you have that, and you can line up the top of this, because we know this is straight because we've cut it with the bottom edge of this elastic here. And there's lots of different ways to put your vinyl decal on your tumbler. I kind of just go for it. That seems to work the best for me, but I like to start in the middle. So let me actually take this off. Oops. And I just, you know, go for it and I commit. That's why I really like this method, is because I know that the tumbler's not going to roll away, and I know I have a guide. Oops, the little dot on the eye. Oh gosh. So some days I have good weeding days, and some days I have bad weeding days, and today was like a really difficult for some reason. Does that ever happen to you? Anyway, I did get it done. And so I like to start, I kind of fold it like this, and I like to start in the middle. And again, I just do it and I commit. That's why I like this method, because I can just line this up here. Oh, it is so nerve-wracking doing this in front of 75 people. And then I like to put the middle down on, and then I just kind of stretch it and put it down. I'm whispering now, I don't know why. This is actually the first week that my husband is back in the office. So it's just me and the dog and the cat. So it's a lot quieter. But I kind of miss him being around here. It was fun when he was working from home. All right, so I'm now, see, I've got that lined up straight. And I know it looks kind of, it may look uneven, but actually it is. You gotta trust me. Because I have these horizontal lines from the glitter. So, you know, just keep that in mind. Is gonna play some tricks on your eyes if your glitter isn't straight, which I'm fine with. But you know, the decal is on straight. All right, so then I am going to take it up. I love it. Oh my gosh, look at that. Is that so cute or what? Love it. Okay, so this is your straight decal on your tumbler using the, we got to come up with a name for this, the tumbler cradle or something. I'm sure there is a name, and our elastic to get that on straight. So those are the two tricks and tips that I had, and I think I will try and move this back down to, oh, flip the camera. Here we go. Sorry, give me a second here. Gotta flip you back down, or flip you back up. Hi. There we go. Okay, so that's screwed in there. Okay, so, oops, I can't sit down. But anyway, so we have the tumbler, and we have our vinyl decal on straight. This decal is from the, this design is from the mug and tumbler bundle that we have up on our website, so fancy. So I have linked to that in the description, so if you want to check out this design, there's lots of others in the bundle too. And there's also like care instruction cards. So like for this tumbler, what I'm going to do is actually epoxy over this. So I'll be able to put this in the dishwasher because the vinyl will be sealed in. Now, if you're gonna make these for a customer and you just put it on a mug, or you're not going to put any you know, sealer on it, then you of course would want to tell your customer, you know, you don't want to put this in the dishwasher, you want to hand wash it, handle with care. So in the mug and tumbler bundle, you do have these print and cut, so you can, you know, print them out and have your you know, machine cut it out, a little care card that you can put, you know, in your tumbler, and then you can give it to your customer, and then they know how to keep it looking as beautiful as the day they got it. So that's all I had for today. And you know, of course, if you have any questions, then we'd love to talk crafts. So just let us know, and I have the link for the mug and tumbler bundle in the description. And then I hope you have a great rest of your week. So bye, friends.